What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Phenomenal Woman's Podcast. Today, I will be discussing 4 tips for dating in the city. My city that I will be specifically referring to is Atlanta, but this can apply to any major metropolitan area or even any small towns. Before I get started, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and then comment later to let me know if you like these tips or any other tips that you may want to offer. So let's get started. Number 1 tip for dating in the city would be to speak over the phone for 30 to 60 plus days. I prefer 90 days actually, but speak over the phone with someone new for 30 to 60 days. I suggest you avoid meeting face to face until you have had a chance to speak to that person for an extended period of time. This will give you a chance to get an idea of the person's temperament from a safe distance. If it's not a good fit, then you can just decline to speak further in the future and just go on about your life. Easy peasy. And then the second tip that I have for dating in the city would be that the first actual in-person date should always involve a sit-down dinner. I do not suggest to accept coffee dates from any man that is gainfully employed, and you should not be dating anyone if they're not gainfully employed. They should be working on that. So if a man does not offer to take you out to a sit-down dinner in a public place, please decline the invitation to meet in person. A man who has the correct intentions, which should be to protect and provide, will understand your reasoning and will also have no problem with accommodating this simple request. So again, your first actual in-person official date should be a sit-down dinner, and do not pre-date by doing coffee dates. I 1000% don't recommend it. Number 3 would be to never let anyone know where you live. I mean, never, ever, ever. You should never let anyone know where you live unless you are married or at least engaged. Even after having an in-person date, the majority of interactions between a man and a woman should be in a public setting. If the time comes for you to separate, this will make it a lot easier to make sure you can safely exit any situation with the least amount of confusion. So safely, no kind of drama, even if you're not full of drama, this just keeps everyone honest and makes it safer for women in particular. So never let anyone know where you live. And then last but not least, date with intention or your purpose in mind, which for me was marriage. I don't, date with your ultimate, with whatever your ultimate intention and purpose is for seeking out a relationship. Keep that in mind. So if you're just kicking it or just getting involved with friends with benefit situation, from personal experience, that can often lead down a path to negativity. It can put other aimless people who have not made any plan and are not sticking to it, put them in your life unnecessarily, cause unnecessary drama, bring unnecessary stress, cause unnecessary drama. It is unnecessary. So ultimately, I suggest to date with a purpose. So That's all my tips today for that I suggest for dating in the city. If you have any other tips, feel free to leave them in the comments. Make sure that you like this video, subscribe to this channel for other tips in the future, and I will make sure that I respond to every comment. Thank you very much for watching, and you can also find me on TikTok at Phenomenal Woman 01. That's PHENOMENWOMN 01 on TikTok. It's coming up next on the next slide. And then you can also get insurance tips from me. I am 9 to 5 by trade. Actually, I work for myself, but by trade, I am an insurance agent. So I tag myself as your favorite _insurance agent on IG. So you can find me there. So please follow those channels and then come back here for more tips. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope you have a wonderful day.